Hello and welcome to this video on the Elegon fight. When you stand in this giant circle, which you can see is kind of glowing, you'll get a debuff, and that is what is making everybody look celestial. This debuff gives you 50% more damage and increases your healing received by 50%. During this phase 1 of this fight, you can see he summons an ad. This ad randomly does damage to players, but once he gets down to 50%, he'll start pulsing and do 23,000 damage per pulse. And then once that ad gets close to dying, he'll cast Total Annihilation. If he gets that off, he will do 200,000 damage to everybody. So you'll want, especially your range, to focus down the ads. Once he gets to 85%, he'll start to go into phase 2. Here he summons 6 energy sparks, and they will start going to the side pillars around the circle. You want to kill these sparks as quickly as you can, and every time you can kill all 6, the boss gets a debuff called Draw Power, and every stack increases his damage taken by 10%. But every time he summons these sparks, they move faster and faster. So we're on our 3rd round right now, and the sparks are moving a lot quicker. And to know if you have a spark that has reached one of the pillars will stand up like they are right now. Once you see one of these pillars go up, you must exit the energy vortex or that circle, because it will power down and disappear. If you don't, it will disappear, you will die, because you will fall down that massive hole. So you must get on the outer edge and destroy those energy vortexes or energy vortex chargers, so that the middle area will reappear. While you're running around, the boss will shoot some lightning bolts at you. If you're standing in those circles, just avoid them, they're not too bad. He will also be constantly attacking you, so it's kind of a healing intensive part of the fight, because right now he's doing about 20k damage every second or so. But you want to run around the edge so that you can kill all of those pillars. Once you kill all the pillars, the platform will reappear. Once it's reappeared, you can re-enter and start fighting. Oh, when you are downing the pillars, he will also summon little celestial ads. They are the little ones that are attacking me right now. They aren't too hard to kill, just kind of group them up so that you can AoE them down. After you get the energy vortex back up, it's just a repeat of the first part of the fight until you get him down to 50%. There you can see one of the ads that is pulsing, doing some good damage on the raid, so you'll definitely want to deal with those larger ads quickly. Once Elegon gets down to 50%, he will become very unstable and deal 17 or 18,000 damage to anybody that is in the energy vortex. So once it gets down to 50%, if you're standing in the energy vortex, you take, I think it's 18,000, it's around 20,000, I don't know. Around 20,000 damage every second or so. And if you're standing outside the vortex, you take 50,000 damage. So I believe we're getting close to 50%, and then more AoE damage will start taking place. There's the sparks again. Everybody's focusing them down. In 10-man, you'll definitely want to assign who goes to what spark, because it will be more difficult getting all of them, because in 25-man there's a lot of people, so it's not too bad. There, you can see the damage scrolling across my screen since I'm standing in the energy vortex. Alright, that one we didn't get, so the pillar comes up, everybody gets off the inner circle, and you can immediately start DPSing down the towers. It's pretty much a rinse and repeat fight, but the second time you power down the energy vortex, the boss does a little bit more AoE damage, so it's a little more healing intensive towards the end. There we go, all the pillars are destroyed. Now we're going to clean up some of the ads. And the middle circle's back up. Once that middle circle comes back up, I want to immediately get on it so that you can get that buff again. And now, since you are in the final phase, the boss does some pretty intense damage. The energy or engine for this energy core is about to explode, so you constantly start taking a bunch of damage. And it looks like I'm taking about 20k per second. So after you do that second round of killing the pillars, once you get back on the energy circle, the boss will do a lot of damage. This is the best time to use all your cooldowns, and it's probably a good thing to group up like we are. You definitely want to burn him through this phase. So save all your cooldowns, hopefully you can kill him. And there is the fight. Hopefully this guide helped. The main thing you want to do is leave the circle when the engine powers down, otherwise you will fall and die and people will laugh at you. Hopefully this helps, and good luck with the fight.